Hey guys, welcome to Reactables, episode 6. It's always good to be fashionably late, so a couple of minutes is okay in my book. Right, guys?
You're gonna
Yeah,
play that
of
fashionable
course.
intro?
Wow, I hate to see it.
Oh,
Okay.
He would do it. He would do it. He would do it.
what a bastard.
How's it going, guys?
Good, man.
Doing good.
Yeah, doing well. Could be
How-
better.
Fucking
Could be buying stuff.
wow,
Jesus.
very fitting. How was everyone's Thanksgiving? Good.
Yeah, it was
Pretty
good.
good.
Good stuff. Back to work. I'm looking at Steve's camera. It's like I don't know what it's focusing on, but it's giving me. It goes in and out. Watch.
Yeah, you gotta like.
How about just the end?
There you go.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, we're here. We're gonna talk Cyber Monday, right? Because we've been looking forward to Cyber Monday for not Cyber Monday, Black Friday and Cyber Monday for how long? You heard throughout the year, oh, this sale would come up. Oh, wait for Black Friday, it's gonna be better. You'd have a Halloween sale. No, wait. Black Friday, that's the sale that's gonna go and be the better one. Even the Sideshow Con, to use Sideshow as an example. Oh no, forget it. These aren't good deals. Wait for Black Friday. Black Friday has come and it's pretty much gone. And damn, it was pretty disappointing. What do you guys think?
So you're saying we should be mad at Cash? Is what you're saying.
Pretty much.
Just gonna
Pretty
blame
much.
you.
Speak
He's
of the
one
devil.
who kept saying wait for Black Friday.
The like button.
Let me introduce the chat real quick before you guys get into it. Cash is here. What's going on, brother? We got Took, Justin. How you guys doing? Bats in the Belfry. Joe. Who else is here? Joe saying 9:01. You hate to see it. 1 minute, buddy. Danny, how you doing, buddy? Alan, thanks for stopping by. All right, so what do you guys think? Like, this was... they say sideshow. I feel like it was more of a shit show, to be honest.
Well,
Wow.
I think there's multiple things that make this a disappointment.
All right, let's hear it, Brenton.
So, the BOGO one is been like the same stuff for 2 weeks, and it's heavily populated with 6 scale figures or 1/10 scale statues or just knickknacks that they can't seem to get rid of. And then they start doing the daily deals, and those are pretty much awful for the first week of Geeksgiving. And then it gets a little bit better the next week. And then for their Cyber Monday, it's just the daily deals that they did over the last week or two. And then they do a stream picking out certain things from those daily deals to say, look, buy this. And then with some random warehouse finds.
Nothing exciting whatsoever,
No,
in my
I-
opinion.
it,
Like, it was
doesn't
just
make
repetitive.
sense.
It was just
It's-
repetitive.
It is. It's like they keep pounding you with the same stuff over and over again. They're like, buy our junk. Buy our junk. Whereas Halloween, they had so many better things for sale during Halloween. What
Some of the
changed?
newer stuff.
Exactly. So why the change in thought process now?
What's going on, Ninja Squirrel? Thanks for stopping by. Norman, how you doing, buddy? Poor boy. And Pablo, how's it going, buddy? Dennis as well. Thank you guys for tuning in. I don't know. What do you guys think, Eddie? Steve, did you end up picking anything? It's true, picking up anything. What's changed? I don't see anything. I've seen it. Usually, you'd expect throughout the year the sales get better. In this case, I feel like it's just dropped.
I did pick up something, but I think it was on Friday. I don't remember
Okay.
if it was on Friday or one of the daily deal days, but I got the Iron Studios Black Widow. It
Okay,
was
nice.
like a good amount off, and that was really the only thing like that I knew I wanted for the Avengers line.
Yeah.
That like I'll take the opportunity on the sale and get it from them. But other than that, it seemed like a lot of hot toys and random stuff. So I wasn't too interested in it. Me personally, there was a couple things, but nothing crazy. So that was the only thing I pulled. But it did seem like the same stuff every other day or like recycled or. And then today was the bigger sale, I think. Like it had a higher limit, but like if it was on sale any of the other daily deal days, it was the same sale today, which kind of sucked. Like, so if it was 30% off any day in the previous week, today it was 30% off. It would have been cool, like, if they added an extra 10% or everything on the thing is free shipping or something like that. Everything, that would have been cool to see, but I wasn't super, like, disappointed. I was happy that some stuff that I knew I wanted went on sale, good enough for me to buy it to think that was good enough. But yeah, I wasn't impressed, but I wasn't mad either. So
Yeah, but then the restrictions they put on you. So for like the buy one get one 50% off, if you add those in and you can't use rewards for that and you can't use a payment plan, you know, who wants to necessarily this time of year be like, I'm gonna spend, you know, $1,000 on myself when it's around Christmas time. You know, the timing is really poor to put those kind of restrictions on people.
but I feel like it's more for people that don't know better. Cause like my brother collects, right? But he doesn't know the secondary market that well. So like, or he doesn't even know like the sales that they do normally. So like if he sees buy one get one 50% off, to him like, holy shit, that's a
Yeah,
great deal.
see?
He's not gonna know like, he's not gonna know, oh maybe this one isn't selling that well. You can get it for this much on Facebook, or it was also 30% off on a daily deal on its own without the buy one get one. And so he's not gonna know all that. So and I feel like there's a lot more of those people than there is of us. You know?
Yeah, but you gotta. I think you should. First, let me introduce Buck. What's going on, buddy? How's it going, man? Thanks for stopping by.
What's up?
Good to see you, man.
Oh, your arm came out of nowhere. Jesus.
Jeez. We got Darth Rashid stopping by. Jazzy, what's going on, guys? Poor boy, how you doing? I just see like kind of strike a balance, catered to them, but catered to others. Maybe have some sort of really big discount codes or something going on.
You know what would have been cool if they like. Well, it might have been a lot of work if they got like one thing from everybody's wish list and sent them a coupon like 50% off this one thing on your wish list. That would have been cool.
Jazzy just hinted at that, or at least throw a 50% out there, and the first 5 people gets it, something like that. Yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
Well, I would have just
Like they're
even
not creative
appreciated-
enough. They're not trying things like new things. It's
Yeah.
it's like they're just throwing shit out.
Just give me like a statue day. Any of these days in the last 2 weeks, they could have been like, here's the statue discount day, and just tons of them on sale.
And throw some in the. Okay, yeah, we know the stuff that just hit the market. It's not really going to go on sale, but at least some of the up-to-date stuff.
They could throw new market stuff on sale.
I have no problem with it, to be
Yeah,
honest.
you could see. I don't know who would be mad at that, because like at GameStop and stuff, for instance, Xbox Series X's were on sale. Those are brand new, but they're $100 off or whatever. So like, you could do a brand new thing on sale.
When
Logic.
did the Series X come out?
Oh.
Well, it's now you're getting into fucking semantics, Buck. Why you gotta? It came out a while ago, but it's still hard to find. You know what I mean? Like it's still brand new as far as like new systems.
Like 2 years brand new?
All right. Do they sell it on Sideshow? No?
Well,
Okay.
Buck, why would they do newer things for Spooktacular and then not do that again for Black Friday or Cyber Monday? Why would you give discounts on that day?
That's a stronger argument. I don't know why. I don't know why they would do that. It doesn't. I don't like. I think the previous Spooktacular was lower deals, right? With like 15% or something, right?
Yeah, but still, even 15% on something brand new shipping like the Carnage premium format. You know, that hadn't been out, and okay, some people are going to be angry, but it's not like you don't know this stuff's coming. How long did they advertise Spooktacular? Like, register for this event, get money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think the Black Friday event was particularly good, but in a sense, I don't really care either. A few of the things I wanted to buy went on sale, but they just weren't good enough deals for me to think it was worth it anyways. to like just hop on it right now.
Yeah, to jump on it right away because it's not going to go anywhere. What do you might catch it down the line even cheaper. It's what do you think, Steve? What are your thoughts?
Yeah. So I don't know. For a long time, I always thought like Sideshow's like the Walmart of the statue companies. They have everything and everything in between. You know, from statues to plaques to stickers, and they sell all of it, right? The statues are the ones that are limited, while everything else is like an edition size of 1 billion. You know, like they just keep printing them out, selling them. From a company standpoint, I think this sale was great for them. Like they probably sold a ton, like they couldn't sell. For the statue side, like I didn't see anything that I was probably interested in. But you know, I was also thinking, what do you guys think of new collectors that are coming into the game? Like, do you think they saw an opportunity and they were like, oh, like I'm gonna take this sale seriously and now start collecting like these bottom shelf pieces and start getting to the collecting game with these guys and start off with these at least, and they took advantage of it? Or do you think they were like, oh no, like I'll find these aftermarket or whatever?
Well, sorry, I'm typing something. You're saying they're focusing on the kind of like the new collector and saying, trying to clear out the warehouse for the, like, what are you alluding to? That they're trying to clear out their stuff, focusing on the new collector coming into the
because
hobby?
like you guys mentioned like a couple of times, like none of the new statues were on sale. Like you kind of
Yeah.
wish they were, right?
Yeah.
So with the new collectors, they're like looking for like the, you know, a lot of the new collectors are collectors that are coming from the 6 scale world, right? They're trying
Yeah.
to jump to the statue world, but like, you know, price is a little bit of a step to get over. But with the sale, a lot of the new collectors are going to get that, you know, that price they're looking for. And you think they were catering more to like the more populated collectors rather than like, I feel
don't
like
think
we're
it-
like a small,
A niche.
yeah.
I don't think it was catered to people. I think it was more catered to what they had a lot of and needed to get rid of. It seemed more like stuff that was probably they had a lot of inventory and
Yep.
they wanted to sell it. That
But who-
it seemed
who
more
you-
like that.
Who are you going to sell that to? To the new collector, or are you going to sell
Anybody
that to
who buys it?
Yeah, I don't think they care. I think,
I-
honestly, I don't think new collectors know Sideshow exists. So it takes a while to find Sideshow. Like, especially like if you're buying statues, I think you'll already kind of know that. I feel that.
What were you gonna say?
I just feel like a lot of new collectors don't know about Sideshow yet, so I don't know if that's particularly who they're going after. Like, it's a lot of people that have been around know about Sideshow.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily new collectors. I think it's more uninformed collectors or people that just don't know as much as, because we know too much, if that makes sense. Like, we know we're in it so much that we know we can go on Facebook and we know what we see a majority of pieces are selling for. We know eBay sales. Like, we just know that, and I feel like there's like intermediate, advanced, and beginners, right? I think they're looking more like that intermediate that knows about Sideshow, that knows you could get everything there, but
Yeah.
they're not necessarily in it every day to
Yeah.
where they're like, they know the deals on groups and all that.
Like, to put into context how obsessed we are literally like streaming about statues on YouTube right now.
Statue sales on YouTube.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's a good point because we're streaming about statue sales right now, so they should have that in the back of their head that, hey, people will watch this, right? The people that might be getting into the hobby and not be in the hobby as long as we have, they could be watching, and they're gonna hear what we're saying, and they're gonna hear our experiences, which will then help them make a better decision when making purchases as to which company to buy from. You know what boggles my mind with Sideshow is, I honestly don't think these companies appreciate the streamers as much as they should. I'll be honest. Do you know how much companies pay people to go into the company, evaluate the company, and then talk about it afterwards for consumers to hear? And we do it for free. We come on here and do it as a hobby for free. These companies should be pardon my French, should be listening to us, should be taking notes. Not the ones, oh my god, Sideshow, you just put up a new statue on Sideshow Seconds. I bought it last month. That's unacceptable. They're listening to those collectors, but then they're not listening to the feedback of almost like the majority that say, hey, this sale was complete crap.
Do you think that this is a? We're gonna go off on a whole nother thing.
Oh boy.
But like, we have relatively low subscribers compared to like Gem Mint and Batman Statue
Okay.
Collector, right? I feel like more people like us are watching this video, more
Yeah.
advanced people,
Yeah.
and I feel like the intermediate and the beginners are watching people like Gem, Batman Statue Collector, all the big guys,
Yeah.
and those big guys aren't talking about what we're. So the problem is we're preaching to the choir,
All right.
and they're the ones that should be saying it, but they're the ones getting paid by the company too, so they don't.
Yeah, that's what's up. I'm gonna
That's
tag
the
Gem.
thing. I mean, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way if you want to go down that path of like reaching out to Sideshow to be like, hey, I just bought something, now it's on sale. How dare you do that?
Yeah.
Like that
It's-
happens in life in every facet. Like
Yep.
sometimes you win, sometimes you lose on those.
100%.
You know, to try and like dictate what the company should do that way just
I
doesn't
think
seem appropriate.
I think he went the wrong way about it. I think he should have messaged and asked for the discount. Like, hey, I just
Yeah.
bought this. I didn't know it was going to be on sale. Can I get? Is it possible?
Okay, but what's worse, the fact the situation, or the fact that Sideshow actually listened?
I don't know if you guys want to mention the name that you guys are talking about, but like that person you guys are talking about, like he said it on a stream, telling the collectors, and now like it's kind of like a stuck up thing to say. Am I like what I think about it? It's like, man, like like it's just exactly like what Brenton said. It's like you miss out sometimes, that you don't get all the deals all the time. But to say it to what 30,000 followers, like that's not fair. Like, come on,
greedy.
like
It's greedy
yeah, it's
instead of-
extremely greedy. It's
Yeah.
And we play devil's advocate in that when I watched the clip, I expected it to be much more simple, like with the way we're like relaying the point now. But when I actually watched the clip and listened to what he said, it was a bit more nuanced than just saying, I don't want them to sell people. I don't want people to have a better deal after I bought it more expensive. Like it's like
Yeah, but that's what it's being alluded to, though.
that's part of the point, but there was some nuance to it.
Well,
What's the nuance?
yeah,
Yeah.
like depending how you, yeah. What is it?
He was trying to say from I guess forget about it.
Forget about it. You're gonna do the hand motion. Forget about it.
Well, I
No,
think it was
but-
a relation of some things were said. You don't know exactly what was said, and it was more like, for good customer service and also as a good business practice, that's not something you should do to people.
yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah, but
But everyone
Who do
does
you
it.
care
Every
more
single
about?
business does it.
that.
But
this
it's-
is a whole nother thing.
It does, see,
It's
it's
saying
a
that people will feel stiffed. I think that's what he was saying.
Yeah, but
And
it's selfish. That is a
Yeah,
selfish way of
I
thinking.
agree.
And then to say, "Oh, it's bad business practice," that's like,
Then
do
I
you
think he
care
also
about how the business is making money? Do you care about like, fine, logically maybe it doesn't make sense from the business standpoint, but why the fuck does that matter to you? Like,
okay, one of the reasons could be this. A product comes out, and then if that same like week or something the product starts shipping, it goes on sale. The assumption is, why should I ever pre-order from you as a company if this can happen? As a for the business, if people start literally thinking like that, people are gonna stop pre-ordering. That's not good for Sideshow.
People
That's
are
one of the-
People already
that.
stopped
That's
pre-ordering, I
not
think.
new.
but how does that affect
Like
you?
but that's one other reason. That's one of the things he was talking about from their perspective. That's why I said, like you just mentioned, he mentioned the business perspective and the
Yeah.
consumer perspective.
But
is
in
not
this-
wise, and this is one of the points, right?
But in that scenario, so it's saying like, so what's the end game there? Like we lose Sideshow, like Sideshow goes down, and then we don't have a place to buy. There will always be a distributor.
Yeah,
We
but
buy
But
too
if they
much
put a sale, I think more people will pre-order. It's just the people that pre-order right away that get stiffed. But it's not like they're pulling out a sale out of thin air. It's Black Friday. You should wait and expect the sale. If the problem here, people don't wait because they don't expect the sale. But then at the same time, the community's rambling, saying, "Well, Carnage was on sale at this point. The Halloween sale was the Oktoberfest was a good sale, so Black Friday has to be great." And we build up this expectation, and then it's a letdown. Your point, Buck. I get what your point is, and you hit a crossroads where you try to make everybody happy, and you're not going to be able to. But you have to see what benefits the majority. What's going to benefit the majority? People will wait. If you start a sale, a Black Friday sale or October sale or whatever sale, if you start a trend where it's a good sale, you're putting certain discount codes out there for new stuff, old stuff, whatever, a good sale, people will wait and you can sell your stock. Then the people that are going to pre-order day one, maybe they'll wait for the sale.
Okay, so let's say if you see from now on, if you see a statue is going to release in Q4 of the year, why
Yeah,
would you pre-order it?
I wouldn't pre-order it.
You wouldn't, because especially if it's gonna be like if Black Friday is coming and they're putting like, so if that statue releases the same month, why would you like, you
No,
know?
I'm not pre-ordering because of Black Friday sale. I'm pre-ordering because of the current trend that the market's going with high edition sizes and nothing selling out.
But
Yeah,
my
but
question is,
but your reason isn't like it's not univariable. It's not like sorry, it's not like it's just one reason why you're not pre-ordering. There's
It's multiple,
multiple. So
multiple.
why would you pile onto that? Why as a company, why would they pile onto your reasons why you wouldn't pre-order for them?
But
Why
well,
would they give you one more
but,
reason not
but
to?
why does that matter? Like, what's
For,
the outcome in that?
I guess what you're asking, why does it matter for the consumer or
Yeah,
for the
why
company?
does us not pre-ordering and then the company losing the benefits of pre-ordering? Why does it matter to me?
Eventually, it will affect us because it means the pieces getting pre-ordered affects the ES, and then it also affects like the
Which makes
likelihood.
ES lower, which is what we want. So that's a bonus, not a negative.
In a sense, it is going to mean certain characters are not going to get made.
Okay,
that's
but
already happening.
they're already not making the characters we want, so that doesn't matter. And then also, they're for other companies that they're just a distributor, so it'll still get made. You'll just pre-order from the company directly. You know what I mean?
I have like a counterpoint to them not making characters we want. They do make other characters, a lot of them. They're not making. They're still making multiples of the same ones, but they're doing the ones that are lesser known at a slower rate. And
Oh,
there's multiple examples of that.
let's look at the suggestion then also of this 30-day price protection. So wasn't, that statue already out for 30 days? So technically,
Yeah, that's another thing.
okay, it's all fair game now. That should make everyone happy.
like a
But if
30-day price protection sort of thing.
yeah, so now your
The
30
price
days
is
is up.
already increasing,
What's going on, Dilber?
whether the ES is low or not. So I don't see how that's
But
a
no,
negative. They're already
it's
increasing.
it's increasing, but it will increase more.
I don't think so, because I don't think the ES will be that low. People will just find a new way to order a character they like.
They
Bro,
basically use the pre-orders to set the ES based on
bro.
how many pre-orders they get. They judge like the interest in the statue,
So then
and
how
then
do
they
we
set
get
the ES.
7,000 of a statue? You're telling me 7,000 people pre-ordered that?
Of course, it's not 7,000 people that pre-ordered it.
I don't necessarily
They will
think that
have a formula
ESs are
for it.
decided by POs anymore.
You,
I don't believe that argument anymore, because I don't think they are. Because then we wouldn't see 12,000 ES things,
Vaders and stuff. Yeah.
those pieces are pieces that people are excited for, and then they use. It's not
which
like
came out after people stopped pre-ordering. So how the hell is it a 12,000 ES if people are already not pre-ordering? It
I
just
think for
doesn't
like
make sense in your argument.
I think for like those pieces, 12,000, 7,000, that's like a long-term commitment, right? They're thinking like new Star Wars movies are going to keep coming out, so they're thinking long-term. So like in 5 years, 6 years, people are still going to be interested in that character, and they're going to still have that character, still gonna still sell that character, even though it's gonna be like 20-30% off. They're still gonna sell it. But really quick, what do you guys think? So, what do you guys think of the people that thought this was a good sale and thought that this was like, you know, a great opportunity? I know you guys mentioned a couple of times like the hot toy collectors were like they benefited because they bought a ton because there's a lot of hot toys on it, right? But like for those hot toys that were for sale, were there really like gems in there, or was it just like troopers?
It was there
some
was
cool
there was
ones.
some good stuff. The problem with it is it's not that there was a problem. Is the sale went on for 2 weeks. There was no specific like Black Friday or Cyber Monday sale. It was just like that.
It carried over.
It carried over. Even today we saw they pulled stuff off and they put it back up. It was the same shit.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily agree that it was a bad sale, because I don't think there's a bad sale. I think someone on there found something they like, right? Maybe personally, something you wanted.
Personally,
there.
yeah. Let's make it. That's a
Yeah.
personal comment. Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
I don't necessarily think like, oh, it could have been better. Someone found something they wanted.
Yeah,
and they got it.
I agree with you
So that's not what I'm saying. I'm more arguing. We got off on a tangent with that whole
Yeah. That's
that whole
awesome.
thing with that's what I was arguing about. But I think it was like it's more of like a subjective thing. Like your piece went on there, you got it at a deal. Some pieces didn't go on there, you didn't get it. So those people are going to be more annoyed. That's how I see it.
Yeah, but the logic of what they chose didn't make sense either, because I was kind of keeping an eye on something that came out 2 years ago, and it didn't go on any kind of sale. So
I
it
think
was like, why is
there
that
might
sitting?
not be a lot of stock on that thing that you wanted, so I think that's why it wasn't on the sale. I'm telling you, I think the sale was high inventory items that aren't selling well, and
So
so
would-
maybe your item, it may not be selling well, but they already have a lower inventory, so they weren't necessarily worried about getting it out there.
So would you have not preferred like a blanketed discount?
I would have been cool with that.
Yeah,
Dang,
I mean,
John,
that
I
would have
could
been
chisel
better.
this. I could chisel this into stone faster than this.
Funny.
Which
Wow.
that blanket discount is kind of what they did for Halloween. And I think a lot of people were happy with that. But I feel like them choosing the way they chose the items with these high number inventory items, it's people just either then aren't buying at all, so they're not selling anything. Because people may already have a lot of this stuff and there's no desire to go back to it, or it's just stuff that people aren't interested in.
Yeah, a lot
think-
of it is niche stuff too
The,
that
the,
was
thi-
on the sale.
the thing here is it's more, for me, this sale is more directed at the hot toys, the figures, than the statues. Like the figures you have, it's unbelievable some of the deals here. Like this Lando and stuff, 176.
Yeah, that Lando was like very
Like,
popular,
come
wasn't
on. What else was
That
here?
Storm Shadow for 96 from
Bro,
3-0.
Even
it?
this.
Oh crap, these are great sales. No kidding.
Death Watch. No, but it was. Now let's go to the statues, okay? Let's go to the statues. Where is it? I just
Is
had it.
Mandalorian on sale?
They're all
Yeah,
on.
the Mando is, because there's 7,500 of them. They need to move them to find Wonder Woman's in the warehouse.
Do you know how many hot toys is their backlog is with hot toys?
Well, that's why I
Yeah.
think a lot of people pre-ordered Hot Toys in this and then bailed on it. So they're just stuck with stock on those. I think a lot of people started bailing on these.
Fuck, Steve, you were right. It went back. It didn't even take me forward. Look, it went back. That's how bad it is. Where's the stat here? Statues. I don't know. I was here. Let me do this in the back end.
Okay, one more question for you guys before this thing loads up. But do you guys think they'll have another sale pretty soon?
Who
Yeah,
gives
they're
a shit?
gonna have the 12 days of
No,
Christmas or whatever.
that's the thing. It's your-
You're
it's your
starting
whole-
like you're starting the thing again, the Halloween thing. Oh my God!
No,
Wait for Black Friday. What?
This is your whole argument, though, isn't it? Like, this is a bad sale. So, do you think if they have another sale, like if they listen to what we're saying right now, or what the community has been saying, do you think there'll be another sale that'll be better than this one?
Well, what's coming up?
It won't be
Christmas?
better.
Yeah, I think
Christmas.
they base it off of holidays, so
Yeah.
or like certain things.
There's that 12 days of Sideshow coming. You know it's coming. Like,
yeah,
don't pre-order anything tomorrow at full price when you know another sale is
Is
coming
12
in a
days
couple
of
days.
Sideshow a sale, or is that a
It's more of an
usually
event,
product
Sales,
announcements?
but they usually give you something. But I don't want to say. I want to really go with what Eddie said. I like his point. I don't want to necessarily. It's a bad sale for me personally. It was a bad sale, but I'm sure there's
Yeah, it's
people out there
boring.
that really enjoy it. But yeah, that's a perfect word to say. It was boring.
Well, there, Cash just said December 5th to 9th. They have another event going on,
No.
and then 12 days of Sideshow after that.
I'm not taking any more advice, tips from Cash. I love you, buddy. I'm not. No.
It
But
was
here,
a lot of. If you look at the sale, it's a lot of niche stuff on there, though. Like,
So-
you could tell it's crap that people aren't ordering.
so for example, from my understanding, this Darth Maul would not be considered on the buy one get one, right?
No.
So then why is Obi-Wan?
Wait. No,
Click on it real quick.
This isn't the sale.
Well, I just clicked on statues, so it's going to tell me what's on sale and what's not.
Yeah, but there's stuff on here that's not on the sale.
That's the
Yeah.
point. Is I want to show you what's on sale and what's not. Right? Like why would
So
right?
you did it on purpose. Okay.
Why Kenobi's here on sale, buy one get one, but why is Maul not?
Because he sells more.
But that would be a great companion. That would be two great ones to buy. Right? It's part of the same
I don't
line.
think they care about that. I'm telling you, it was all based off
I
of
thought we were
what's
at
not
the end.
ordered.
No, I mean, look at all this. It's all small scale
Trinkets.
statues.
Here, why is
No.
the Detective Comics not 10% off or
Oh, we
something?
know why that one's not.
Well, you could buy a flipping Leatherface for
Well,
126.
the Asajj is on there, which it
Uh-oh.
throws off my mall argument
There you
because
go.
the Asajj is the most popular one of it.
Yeah,
So I don't
there
know.
you go.
It's all chaos. Who knows why? There's no theory.
Last Ronin's not on sale. That just came out. It's for me. It's like trinkets. It's
Yeah,
It's
it was
little
a lot.
statues
It
you
was.
would put on your desk.
yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna put them on my desk. Okay?
There's been some solid bus. Don't get me wrong. There's been one or two solid bus,
Oh yeah, like that
life-size
Superman.
bus. Yeah.
Yeah,
But nothing to be like wow. Like I don't know.
and that Brenton's Call to Action Superman went waitlist on this sale, and so did the symbiote. But I think that's already back up.
I think Symbiote went before this started.
Well, it went
Oh, great
like
point.
last week.
Thank
the
you.
beginning of last week.
Thank you. What kind of a coincidence is that? That Symbiote, and not only Symbiote, but the Frank Miller Batman Returns. Was it Frank
Oh,
Miller?
yeah.
Yeah, on the Lightning Bolt. He went too, right before the sale started.
Do they put
Yeah.
like is the Frank Miller Batman already shipping?
No.
No.
Do they put pre-order items on sale?
No.
It's
That-
waitlisted. They're both waitlisted.
I don't know.
I was trying
why
to get
the Frank-
Nightcrawler on sale or something, but they wouldn't put that Nightcrawler exclusive until like the day before or the day after. It was really weird.
No Prime 1.
Well, I think that Joker or is that Iron Studios 1/3 Joker? Because
Oh, like Pinocchio.
that sucker has to be sitting around forever because they've been trying really hard to sell that.
Look at that.
Which one? Both companies have one. Is it the one where he's like kicking, like his leg is his
Oh
face?
yeah, the Iron Studios one is where he's kicking up in the air.
Look, here's another
Yeah.
one. Nothing. Look, almost gone.
Yeah, but that's like a weird. What is that? 1/7 or something? That Black
I know
Widow.
we're flipping those.
Oh,
It's
look,
like-
look at that Prime One Predator. It's on sale.
This?
Oh, Fugitive Predator.
Yeah, buy one get one. So go find. So they're still getting $2,000 out of you.
Oh, and one restriction too is like you guys mentioned like you can't use your points. You
This
have
is
to
Prime
buy
One?
all
This thing's
all
hideous.
in one. And then like, something else I've noticed is shipping is stupid. It's like $300-$400 sometimes.
Well, you're
Oh,
paying
yeah,
double the
they've been,
shipping
like,
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've been going crazy with ship. Everyone's been complaining about the shipping now on this BOGO deal. If you're buying bigger stuff.
Yeah, that rewards thing and all that only applies to the BOGO. It doesn't apply to the cyber sale. You can use your rewards on the cyber sale
Correct.
and payment plans.
But the BOGO, so you're not going to buy two $1,200 statues BOGO and then get hit with like $400 shipping. It doesn't feel like much of a sale at the end of the day.
The BOGO is still a sale if you get it, like certain stuff is free shipping or $50 shipping. And it's still a deal because it ends up being 25% off
Here.
of both pieces. It's still a deal. It's just, that's the thing. If you know the market, then you know you could get certain things cheaper elsewhere. But like,
Well, you have to be really
if
careful
someone
what you pair.
if someone doesn't know that thing is selling for cheap somewhere else, they're still getting a decent deal. It's just not the absolute best you could get, you know?
These are like waitlisted things here. But I don't know. I would a buck even come up with something like you were saying to entice pre-orders. Give some sort of these are all pre-orders. So the sale ended because it's waitlist and so forth. These are pre-orders. But like I was saying, give something to entice the customer to pre-order, to
What's that?
encourage them to like a discount or something. Or if you place your pre-order by this time during our sale, and you'll get this discount code you can use towards something. Or you know what I'm saying? Like come up with a way to encourage the customer to it could be a win-win situation for everybody. I just feel like it ends up being lose-lose because they just don't care. I feel like they don't put in enough effort.
And I think Geeks Giving, they didn't even do like reward codes for that. They're just like, oh, this is about giving, and we're gonna give some random stuff away. And then all the stuff they pick is either like stuff they have an overabundance of, but they weren't giving away too many codes. Not like a normal sideshow.
I don't know, like it's weird. I don't want to dismiss because like in a sense I'm kind of where Eddie is, but even like past that and I just they're not giving me good deals. I don't give a shit. Like
Yeah, it's like
they don't owe me like discounts. You know,
but we can't think like that.
I can. They
You
don't give me
can,
no.
but you can think like that. But should we think like that?
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. I just can't bring myself to feel the way you guys feel about it. It's or like I know it's not all of you necessarily. It's just
Yeah.
like and it's like varying levels of like to how you guys feel about it. But it's just that I don't really think they owe this to us in any way.
So
I agree with that.
I agree with
I
you,
don't
Buck.
feel they. It's more about us trying to say like they could be doing more stuff, and it feels like they don't even try. It's more like saying like they're such a big company, they're the only company, and you could tell how like they don't care to do anything cool for the people anymore. It's
Yeah.
just it's more of like a sad thing than it is
Mhm.
like a like they
It's
should be doing more.
disappointing.
Yeah,
So
it's a disappointing thing. Yeah.
so to you, Buck. I agree with you. They don't owe us anything on paper in this world. They don't owe us anything. But I feel like myself, I could speak for myself. Me being part of this hobby, I want to be able to take my time and express how I feel about the sale or about how a situation's going, so that if we do have an influx of new collectors coming in and they do come across the channel, 'cause I try to post it here and there, get some eyes on it, that they'll listen to us and be able to say, hey, make an informed decision and maybe share their voice. And then if one voice can multiply into more voices and you get enough people behind it, maybe we can do change. Look,
Oh no,
all it took was one person to call and complain about an item and they ripped it off the page.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, sorry.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
not just because he called him. I'm sure.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but still, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying, right? If that's being put out there, then we have a voice as well.
I'm not saying you shouldn't even like say that what how you feel about the sale. That's not what I'm saying. I'm mostly saying that like it's fine to ask for better sales, but like there's some complaints that I kind of just don't understand. Some of the complaints are, oh man, the spectacular sales were better, and I wanted Friday sales to be just as good or even better, and that's such a weird complaint that
Well,
this
no, it's
sales are
not. It's
not
an
as
expectation. In America, Black Friday is big sale day. It's known across the country through every single business that Black Friday stuff goes on sale. It's like Best Buy putting pencils on sale.
That's a good comparison.
that's a fair expectation, I guess.
Best Buy
That
Yeah,
sells
like
pencils.
it's like a fun thing, Buck. It's like it comes with the holidays. Like you expect a crazy fun sale on Sideshow that gets you like amped up, and like a lot of the advanced people like that are in the hobby a lot felt like it was lackluster. Like
Yeah.
it just wasn't. It wasn't
know,
cool, you know.
You know, something like we'll be talking about next year is like, oh, you guys remember last year's Black Friday sale? Or everyone is going to be saying that bullshit thing.
No,
No one's going to be like, oh, I got this deal. Or like, you know, I'm sure people got deals, but people are going to be talking more about like, oh, like, I don't want to remember that. Like,
before we wrap up, I lost my train of thought. What was I going to say? No, some places had some good sales. You had mentioned, I think Marcos, right?
Yeah,
From Collector Zone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dilbert too, man.
Dilbert too, man. Yeah,
man.
Dilbert.
I wanted
So-
to get that Thanos. but I
Dilbert-
missed out.
Before we get into Marcos, Dilbert had an amazing sale, and everything flew, gone. Everything's gone. I was watching 2 statues. By the time I messaged them, gone. Everything. That's how you do it. Marcos, what was Marcos doing?
Yeah, you had to watch a YouTube video, comment on it, and then comment on the Facebook post that you watched it. 22% off anything.
Yeah.
Anything.
that
That's
he has.
That's on top of like the already included price, man. That's crazy.
like, and if these guys are being able to do it, the smaller kind of mom and pop shops are able to do it. Sideshow can't do something nice for the collectors to show. My God, where's Pudgy? You stuttering back to show some appreciation. No, they could have even rectified themselves today by doing that cyber video and thrown some bangers and said, "Hey, surprise! Boom!" It was the same shit over and over again.
Yeah, the video that they put out was just daily deal items that they picked off with a random warehouse find for an out of stock item.
Ridiculous. So I want to personally say thanks to the guys like Collector Zone, Collector Zone Dilber. Tons of these mom and pop shops were doing great sales, and that's what we need in the community.
What's Dilbert's company called? Like his statue company called?
Momenic, yeah.
Momenic. Okay. Yeah, that was a great sale, man. That page you sent me
And
of
he
like
had free
statues for sale.
worldwide shipping
Free
Yeah.
on
Tu-
statues.
Tune in. Keep an eye on the Everyday Collector page. We're going to any sales I get that he has, I'm going to be posting there.
Was that Dober?
Yeah,
Dober had
Yeah.
free worldwide shipping.
correct.
Yeah.
All the statues on his website.
No.
No,
whoa.
No,
the
no.
XM list. that he
No, no.
had.
But I'm gonna check right now.
Well, I
this
just want to
event.
make sure
You heard
we
it here
don't like
first.
we don't like make anyone have weird expectations.
No, for this event, for this
No, for
specific
his event, he had a list of
For a
XM
list of
statues.
specifics. Okay.
Well, we're talking
You
Black
know-
Friday sales here, so
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
the event is. We're not talking everything on the site. We're talking Black Friday sales. Jesus.
Even
He also
Jazzy
wasn't
said,
trying to
"Link,
sell me a
please."
1/10.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to make sure, right? You know.
Yeah, of course. So before we pull the plug here, one thing, if you can say to Sideshow, if they're listening, which they should be, what would you say to Sideshow? We'll leave it at that. What would your expectation be for the next sale? What would you want to see?
Do something
Yeah, for me
creative.
or money. Yeah.
Go ahead,
Sorry.
Eddie.
No, just do something creative that doesn't have to be like giving things away, or like just do something fun and creative, something different, like that gets everybody excited, you know? Even if it's give more reward points for a purchase or something, you know, just something different, something that gets people a little more like try harder. Cuz we get it, you're the biggest statue distributor, the only statue distributor in the US for certain things, like just don't always act like that. Like
Yeah.
you know, just do something that makes people feel a little like, oh, this is cool. You know?
Like value. How about you, Steve?
Yeah, I would say if I was talking directed to Sideshow, like it says Sideshow Collectibles. Like there's collectibles in the title, right? If you guys are going to continue to do this stuff, like take the collectibles away from it and just put Sideshow with a tent on it or something. But
Jesus.
like, but man, like, you know, like you guys were alluding to too, like Black Friday is like the sale of the year. It's like where everyone like looks for deals, you know? They don't go like, oh, Thanksgiving. No, they don't go like October or December or so until they go like Black Friday, buy this laptop. Black Friday, buy this appliance, whatever.
Of course.
Black Friday, like Sideshow, like set these deals up for us, you know? Like we wait. Like now you guys are having these reward points expire. That now come to find out you can't use those reward points on that. Like, come on, like these
Name
little
and plans, not-
hurdles should be
Yeah.
taken care of. like it's cool too though. Some of them were great deals, but like the people who got those great deals, more power to you. But the whole year comes down to this day or this weekend. Like, come on, like hook us up. We hook you guys
Cash-
up all the time and everything. So, sorry.
Amen. You said it right there. You're right, Steve. We always talk about them. We talk about their figures, their statues, everything. We don't ask anything in return, but to help the community equally. Cash says, "I feel attacked every time someone says Black Friday." How about you, Buck?
I don't know, man. I'd say give me a Red Sonja and a She-Hulk. I don't care
All
about
right.
the sales.
Perfect. How about you, Brenton?
You know what? I would like to see them to do release, either put it in their email or put it on their webpage, and they'll be like, "This is what's going on sale. This is what the price is going to be. It starts this day, first come, first serve." I would like to see that. That's how a lot of companies run their Black Friday sales, where
Yep.
they've sent out flyers and everything else, so you know what's coming, you know what to expect, and you know what to target, what you want. And if there's nothing that you want, the expectation isn't there to be drug along every day during the week of saying,
I
"Oh,
can get
maybe
behind
today's the day."
And Dilbert did say he's gonna have another sale. So for dang, someone kicked the host out. Jesus. But Dilbert did say he's gonna have another sale, so keep an eye on it. So that's cool. I'm gonna keep an
Yeah,
eye.
I know. I'll be excited to see what he puts up around
Maybe
Christmas
today's the
time.
day Sideshow will relent.
And since
Maybe
the host
today's
got
the day
kicked out,
Sideshow will relent.
Eddie, you're the. Oh, never mind.
So
I played a
today's
magic
the
trick.
day.
Hey, you want to see? Yeah, Dilbert did say, yeah, that was a promo on old stock from XM. Didn't last long. He's going to be trying to put one together before Christmas. So stay tuned to the Everyday Collector Facebook group on our channel. I'll try to get that out to you guys as soon as he has something out ready. Because, yeah, man, those were some quality pieces, and I'm telling you, they flew. They flew. So I want to say a huge shout out to, again, all the small businesses out there, these retailers that are putting out the sales and trying to get the community involved and really giving back. Really appreciate you. Sideshow for you. Listen. And I want to say one other comment before we go, because we got a live unboxing happening on Collecting Weekly right after this. So I got to get over there. But I want to say, to all the people in the Facebook groups, right? Like what's that group? The Let the Geek Show Go or whatever. What is it? Sideshow Geek. All these
Your geek side show.
whatever. Let your geek sideshow. Just be respectful, guys. Like, we put comments out there. Other people put comments. Just be respectful of people's opinions. No need to personally attack anybody. You may have enjoyed this sale, and to everyone watching, you may have enjoyed this sale and took advantage of it. But for someone else, they may have had another experience where they wish they could get a little bit more, or they've been eyeing something and they were really hoping that it would work out and it would fall under this sale and it didn't. So just be respectful of other people's opinions. Like, you don't have to personally attack anyone. Share your experiences without having to put someone else down. That being said, Sideshow, smarten up. I want to thank Eddie, Steve, Buck, and Brenton. I still think Buck's trying to get a job with Sideshow. That's the
Yeah, I get that sense.
you
No,
got that
Admin.
resume in there.
I
An
think
admin for
I
later
think
geek
my
sideshow.
main thing is in a sense it's kind of fair, but like this is the last one. You guys are holding Sideshow to a higher standard than you are everyone else, clearly. Because even when you said 22% at Collector Zone, I'm seeing 25% off at Sideshow on random shit.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
random shit,
Yeah,
not
but
off
that's
of
like a
everything,
And
Pokeball.
his stuff is already on a discount.
right?
His
So
stuff is
Yeah.
including shipping
Yeah.
already cheaper, so it's a
it's a
better
blanket.
deal.
Give us a blanket, a lore.
Plus, you should hold them to a higher standard, though.
I'm gonna
I
but
get
know,
fired.
I know. Yes, and I'm not like saying don't do that. I'm realizing you guys are doing that.
a
I think
lower a discount blanketed, I think a lot of people would have been happier, to be frank.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at the spec stuff. I was interested as his tiered account of like for this price range 10%.
Yeah.
You go up a little bit higher 15%. You
Yeah.
go up higher 20%. That's fine. And it's anything on the website. So that's plenty of options.
Exactly. You're giving at least everything there the option for it to be discounted. as opposed to just stuff you're trying to clear out.
That's nice.
Guys, this has been fun. Eddie, Steve, Buck, and Brenton, I love you guys. Thanks for hopping on. Check out Steve on his YouTube channel, Casual Nerd Problems. Brenton on Sundays with Question of the Week. This was supposed to be our Daredevil episode, but I think passion got in the way, so we're going to delay that to next week. We're going to talk about episode 3 next week. So stay tuned for that. You guys rock. Everyone in the chat who spent some time with us and everyone who's watching afterwards, tell us what you think in the comments, how you feel, and what you expect to see from Sideshow's next sale. And maybe we can make a difference in this community. Until next time, you're watching Reactables. All the best to each and every one of you. There's no outro, so we can say something cool like, bye, yo, what's going on?